I'm jumping on here. There's a couple things I want to talk about, but at least a couple things I want to talk about. But I know Dylan's going to be most of it. Educating liberals. I'll just get right to it. What we saw happen was not an isolated event. What happened with Educating Liberals, Dylan, that was not an isolated event. There was two people before him. They weren't on Instagram. They were on Twitter. One guy, his name was Kevin Shipp, and for the life of me, I can't remember the name of the other guy. But those two people were Trump supporters, and they hinted at support for Q, right? Well, not support for Q, but I guess reference Q, things that were said, what have you. Because I don't, and this is one of the things I'm going to talk about, touch on here later. I don't follow anything or anyone blindly, Q and Trump included. I don't do that. I'm not like that. I'm not wired like that. I don't follow blindly anybody or anything, not without questioning. I question Q and I question Trump. Hell, there's things Trump has done that still got me pissed off, and those things have not been addressed by him. And I'm still pissed off at them. And he did them early on in his administration. We're not going to get into that one, into those. But what happened was we lost someone who was trusted in the community, right? Educating liberals, Dylan Wheeler. And again, that was not isolated. And I'm of the mind now that this was a planned, orchestrated event. Some people are trying to say, oh, well, he's got emotional issues and he may have some mental health issues. No, not buying it. I was okay with that at first. I was kind of, well, we'll see. No, not anymore. Nope. When you have two other people who leave just a week before you, a week or two, and then you follow suit, and now I'm looking at some other accounts. I'm not going to say who. I'm looking at some other accounts who are now making noise like they're going to leave. Or rather, not that they're going to leave. I'm sorry. That was wrong. That they're showing support for Dylan because he's questioning the narrative. Hey, man. You want to question the narrative? That's cool. That's fine. Everyone should question everything and everyone. Fucking question me. I don't give a shit. I'll give you the answer. No, I don't believe in lizard people. I don't believe in the reptile theory. That's bullshit. UFOs, I'm on the line. Ghosts, I'm on the line. I could go either way. Do I trust Trump? Yeah. Am I pissed off with Trump? Yup. Has he done shit I don't like? You're goddamn right. But that's questioning someone. I got questions. They need answering. But when you leave something, when you drop something, and you want to claim, oh, I'm born again. Okay, cool. You found Jesus. Awesome. Good for you, buddy. But instead of questioning, you turn to slander and you turn to making up lies and creating bullshit. And you're throwing accusations out there without any proof. That tells me you're full of shit. That tells me you have an agenda. That agenda may not be your own. You're probably pushing someone else's narrative, Dylan. But in any case, you're full of shit. And people need to wake up to that. This was a planned, orchestrated event. He's not going to be the last one. Again, he wasn't the first one either. He was just the first big account. That's it. There's going to be more. And again, I'm looking at two, and I've got my suspicions at these two, or about these two. It's one thing to say, hey, let the guy go, let him question whatever. That's fine. I don't have an issue with that. But when you intently, you purposely turn a blind eye to Dylan having made up lies or made up a Q post and fabricated shit and say that Trump is a satanic Freemason, he's worse than Hitler. Where's your proof? Where's the proof of this? You're throwing shit out there, Dylan, and there's no proof. What happened to thou shalt not lie, Dylan? You want to be a Christian? Be a Christian. Thou shalt not lie. Thou shalt not steal, Dylan. Thou shalt not steal, Dylan. Or do you want to not use those? Nah, they don't apply to you, right? Stealing and lying don't apply to you, right? Yeah, that's mighty Christian of him, huh? What we got to look at here is at the movement itself, okay? Forget Q. Forget Q. Don't even think about Q. This is only about, for me, spreading the truth out there, getting the facts out there, trying to put the news out there that the mainstream media is not putting out. You know that, I know that. The mainstream media is not our friend. Mainstream media is the enemy. And they've proven that over and over again. They prove it every day, every minute of every day. And everyone needs to be on that same page. So all I'm trying to do is help spread the news, help spread the information, and try to wake people up and make people more aware of what's going on. Because if we let shit slide, we're letting our rights get taken away. We're letting our country go down the shitter. I don't want that. I definitely don't want that. We are the last country on the planet that still has the guns. We still have the guns. That's why it's such an issue for the, I'm not even going to say left or right. That's why it's such an issue for the socialists of this country, for the Marxists, for the Leninists, for the communists, for the Maoists, for all of those that want to see our country go down so they can take over and rule us. That's who has a problem with us owning guns. It has nothing to do with, it'll make us a safer country. Get the fuck out of here. It's about taking my gun away so I can't shoot you with it because you're trying to kill me and my family. And right now, that's going to be, looks like it's going to be the vaccines. And no, I don't see Trump making the vaccines mandatory. What I do see is hydroxychloroquine being available over the counter before election. When this happens, it'll be a total game changer, and Dems are going to flip out. Dems are going to lose their freaking minds. You can have faith, trust, and belief in a man. Those three words are not exclusive to religion. They're not strictly words that only a religion would use. Those words are just words you can find in the dictionary that apply to everything. I can have I can have faith, trust, and belief in my best friend, in my mom, in my sister, in my dad, in the person I work with. I have trust in them that they're gonna get the job done. I have faith and belief in them that they'll get it done. I got faith that they'll do right by me. Those words are not exclusive to religion, and there's a lot of people who are trying to twist those words and say they only and try to say that they only apply to religion, and that if you use those words in the context of Q or Trump, that you're some new age religion fool. No, you're an idiot. You're an idiot for thinking that. You're a dumbass. I believe in God. I believe in my best friend or best friends. I got a few of them. To say that I blindly follow Q just because I post some shit, you're an idiot. You're a moron. You're a mook. You got shit for brains. That's just stupid. Last night I had to make a post because somebody wanted to defend Dylan and say, well, he has a right to question Q and Trump. Okay, you're right. He 100% has every right to question Q and question Trump. So do you and so do I. But to turn a blind eye to his lies and his fabrications, to Dylan's, that means you're letting that shit slide. Why? I gotta question you now. I'm questioning you now. Am I not allowed to question you? Why don't you want me to question you about turning a blind eye to Dylan's lies and deceptions? Why? What are you trying to hide? Are you next? And this is to that account that I got that I made that post on last night. Are you next? Do we got to question your loyalties? Because I'm loyal to America. I'm loyal to free America, and I trust and have faith in my president that he's going to get the job done. I have trust, and I believe Donald J. Trump is the one who's going to help us get out of this shithole that the country's in, actually. People are trying to Bible thump me in DMs and say, oh, God's the only way, and you gotta pray every day. Read your Bible. Get the fuck out of here, man. Go fucking thump your Bible down the road, asshole. Fuck you. You show me one apostle. Show me one apostle, just one. Show me one of those apostles that wasn't a sinner, that weren't used by God. I'm waiting, dumbass. They were all murderers, thieves, liars, and cheats. All of them. God, if you want to get religious, just get religious. God uses men to do his will. That's how it works, dummy. So when I trust Trump, I'm trusting Trump because I believe, there's that magic word again, I believe God put him there for a reason. So you can save your Bible thumping. Walk on down the road. I don't need it. I could destroy your faith in God real quick, by the way. I'm pretty fucking good at that. So if y'all want to get all preachy on me, be aware, I will destroy your faith that quick. I will show you some shit that will blow your fucking mind. But I don't do that because I have genuine faith and belief in God. That's why. We have to question those that we go to for help and information, okay? In this case, Dylan, Educating Liberals. We need to know that we can trust them to do right by us. We need to know that we can have faith in them to give us the right information and not cop out on us, not bail on us. So when someone starts doing something that's questionable, like open up a Patreon account so that he can make money doing the same thing we're doing here and spreading news and information all over the world so that other people can see it, and we're doing it for free, I question the motive behind you opening up a Patreon account. Now, if you're going to open it up and do something completely different, things that you're not going to say out here, okay, that's not the case. That wasn't the case anyway. This happened because it was allowed to happen. This happened because a lot of people were willing to give him a pass. It happened because a lot of people were willing to turn a blind eye to what he was doing and what he was intending to do. They got burned, and the people who follow him got burned. I'm talking about Dylan. People got burned and lost a lot of money. Thou shalt not steal, Dylan. Thou shalt not steal, dude. And that's what you did. That's what you did. Yeah, he just wanted to be famous. That's it. Now, for those of you who don't know the history, and if you don't have a Twitter account, you might be interested in getting one. This guy's first account that I know of was D Wheels with a Z, either 95 or 55 or 99, something like that. I can't remember, but if you go search Twitter for D Wheels with a Z, you'll see what I'm talking about. He was very, very stupid. One of his tweets were, if you can't kill him with kindness, use a gun. That's where he was mentally. And mind you, he's not that old. He's only like 20-something, I think. I don't even think he's 30. So this old account, he couldn't have been but 20, maybe 22, somewhere around there. He's still young and dumb. So he's saying and doing stupid shit that really hasn't changed much. And there's some people out there who are saying he's under MK Ultra mind control. What? No. You know what kind of control he's under? That's the control he's under. Again, this is a planned, orchestrated event to cause chaos and confusion in the QAnon movement. That's why. To get us to pull at each other, to get us to pull at QAnon, to get us to pull at Trump, and to pull us away from Trump. Is it going to make a huge difference in the voting poll? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. He had 400,000 followers, though. Now, what if only 50,000 of them vote against Trump? And you add that in with all the fake mail-in ballots that are already going out. That could, in the long run, mean something. It could. Don't say it won't. Don't ever say it can't. Because it might. And if it does, we know one cause of that. We know one. So anyway, I wanted to come on and throw my 2 cents in on that, because I'm one of those people who believe that if you've got the platform and you have a large enough audience, I hope I'm not steering you guys wrong. And if I am, you're welcome to leave, man. I ain't keeping nobody where they don't want to be. But those larger platforms, they need to be saying, or rather those larger accounts, they need to be saying something. They definitely need to be saying something. They need to be saying a lot more about a lot more. Like the threat of socialism and communism against our Second Amendment. That's a very real threat. It is a legitimate threat. And you should be saying something about that. I do. If you let them take the guns, those fucking communists and those fucking socialists are going to fucking kill you. Is that plain enough for y'all? They're going to fucking murder you, your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your kids, your dog. They're going to murder every fucking body. Is that plain enough for y'all? I ain't going to mince words. I ain't going to candy coat shit for no fucking body. When these fools take the guns, if they ever succeed, we're dead. In fact, I'll be dead. If that happens and they do succeed in taking the guns, that will mean I'm dead. And that will mean like-minded people that I know are going to be dead too. If you're okay with that, then let people like Bernie and Biden win. Let them win. Fuck it. Just don't vote. They'll win. They'll absolutely fucking win. No fucking questions, no doubts about that. This is the shit that a larger platform, or rather a larger account, needs to be fucking saying, because it will reach more people. It will reach more ears. They need to cut the shit. Too many of them, and I've stopped following a lot of them, because it turns out all they want to do is push guns, push gun holsters, sell t-shirts and shit. I don't have any sponsors. They want sponsors. That's the only reason they're talking, because they got the followership. That money talks to them. I ain't got nothing against money, mind you. I ain't saying that. But they need to be saying more and doing more. I recently saw a YouTube or a podcast with Tommy G and Red Pill 78. And Tommy G said that. Tommy G Patriot, he said that. The larger platforms need to be saying more. I'm not the only one who said that. I got that from Tommy G Patriot. He said that. The larger accounts need to be saying more, because they have the numbers that follow them. Teach socialism and teach communism, or the threat of those, because we are under that threat. That's what BLM is. Black Lives Matter. They're fucking Marxists. They're socialists. They're all pretty young and stupid, so that tells me they don't know shit about what it is they're supporting and actually trying to do. They think, oh, well, if we win, we'll have health care for everybody and we'll all be better. They've never lived in a socialist country. They've only been told lies by whoever the fuck is controlling them. And in fact, the people controlling them, if you look it up, are Marxists and fucking terrorists. I got a video up, and I can't remember the lady's name, but Bill Ayers is someone who trained Obama. Bill Ayers was the founder of the Weather Underground. The Weather Underground is a bona fide American terrorist group from the 60s and the 70s. They killed people. They bombed people. They disintegrated people. He and his wife did prison time. Upon getting out of prison, Bill Ayers went to Chicago and became Obama's fucking mentor. No bullshit. That's in my fucking profile too. Go look. Bill Ayers is a fucking communist. He is an openly admitted communist. Communist. He's still alive. And everybody in Chicago knew that relationship between Obama and Bill Ayers. Didn't seem to fucking matter. The media didn't pursue that link, that tie to direct communism. We voted a fucking communist into fucking office. We voted somebody who wasn't even an American citizen into office. I say we because my dumb ass didn't vote that year. By not voting, you're voting. You're letting the other side vote more. So if you don't want these fucking communist cocksuckers to come in and take your fucking guns and murder you and your whole fucking family, you need to get your asses out there and fucking vote for Trump. You need to. Or it is the fucking end of this country. This will be the last election. No bullshit. This will be the last motherfucking election we will ever see. Because you not voting will allow the other side, the communists, the socialists, to win. And we're all fucking dead. You're going to take the fucking vaccine, and if you don't, boom, right in the fucking head. They're going to put you on your fucking knees. They're going to dig a fucking big ditch like this. Okay, see that? See all that? That's grass. They're going to make you dig a fucking ditch, a trench all along there. They're going to make you get on your fucking knees, and they're going to put a fucking round in the back of your fucking head. That's what they're going to fucking do. If you don't fucking vote. If we vote for Trump, we stand a chance of retaining our freedoms. Because then the indictments and the fucking arrests will come. They may be coming sooner than that. I don't know. I'm just trying to hope and pray that it does. If I sound a little pissed off, it's because I am. Because for too long, and I'm pissed off at myself too, because I didn't vote in 2008. 4 years later, I did vote. I voted against Obama. I lost, right? Those who voted against Obama in the second term, okay, we lost. But we took it, and we didn't go out into the fucking streets rioting and lighting shit on fire. I stayed pissed off. I was like, shit, whatever, man. 4 years, you're out, bitch. Fuck you. You and your husband. And then Obama came in. All right, well, I'm sorry. Then Trump came in and beat Hillary. That was a hell of a fucking election. It was one hell of an election. You reluctantly voted for Romney. Yeah, I understand, man. I understand, Jay. I understand. I'm aggravated with myself for not voting, and I know now that if we don't vote, we allow them to win. We already know they want to cheat. They've been telegraphing that. The Democrats have been telegraphing that they are going to cheat. We're going to cheat, you guys. We're going to use mail-in ballots. We're going to send them all out, and we're going to throw yours away. Anybody who's marked Republican, conservative, anything other than Democrat, going in the shitter. They're going to do that. They're telling you they're going to do that. They have every intention of doing that. And you know what's going to happen after they win and get in office? Vaccines, papers, as in you can't walk around town without papers proving you've been vaccinated or RFID'd. They're going to take your guns, and if you don't want your gun, if you don't want to give up your gun, they're going to fucking kill you. That's what's going to fucking happen, man. It would have happened already with Hillary. So everybody needs to get their ass out there and fucking vote. Everybody, you got to get your ass out there to vote, because it is a legitimate threat with all these mail-in ballots that Trump may not win because of cheating. I say he's going to take all 50 states, and I've been saying that for months now, that he's going to win all 50 states. I've been saying that, and I'm sticking by it. But if this mail-in ballot bullshit goes through and succeeds, we're sunk, man. So the more people that get out there and vote, actually vote, put your fucking mask on. Go fucking vote, man. Suck it up. Go put your mask on for fucking 20, 30 minutes. Just wait in fucking line, fucking punch, and vote for Trump. fuck it. Suck it up, man. Because when he votes and gets in, all this bullshit's going to end. It's going to be over. And then we can all go around doing this to our friends and our family. Fucking told you. Fucking told you. Fucking told you, motherfuckers. I'm a big I told you so. My friends and family ain't going to like me. Sorry, like that. Told you about doing cuff and stuff. Yeah, you told me about that in South Dakota, man. See, thing is, it's going to be like that everywhere. Right now, it's not. Sorry, my lips are chapped. It's not like that everywhere yet. But it's definitely going to get there. And if people want that all over the country, don't vote. If you're cool with communism and socialism, if you're cool with being rounded up, put into train cars, and run off to some FEMA camp, don't vote. Don't vote. It's that simple. It's that damn simple. We need to know who we can trust, okay? And it's hot. My window's open. I'm outside. We need to know who we can trust as far as giving us information that we need, information to help us form a better decision. We need to know who we can trust, so we have to question everybody and everything they do, pretty much. If we do, we'll avoid situations like educating liberals. We definitely will. If you start pushing back on people like that, they will eventually crack. They always do. That's what they did to Robonuts, Robot Interiors. She's not a QAnon. She's not a real QAnon. I'm not saying I am. I'm not saying it's a bad thing to be one or not be one, but she claims to be one. But I've never seen Q say anything about me, worship me, worry about me, who's attacking me. It's always about us, the people. Okay? When you make this movement of truth about you, you no longer are relevant to me. This isn't about me. It's not about you. It's about you and me. It's about all of us. It's not about one person. Dylan, Robonuts, whatever the hell your name is. It's not about you. It's about everybody. Now, if you have some valid points to make, if you got proof, P-R-O-O-F, proof of whatever it is you're making claims to, let's see it. I might jump the Trump train. I might jump right off of it and join you. Because I tell you right now, I'm a fucking relentless motherfucker. I'm a fucking bulldog. I will run a motherfucker down until he's fucking crying on his goddamn knees. I fucking promise you that shit. So if you've got the proof of whatever it is you're saying, if you got the sauce, like she likes to say, let's fucking see it, man. Fucking show it. I want to see it. I'm curious as fuck. What do you got? What do you got to show that Trump is a Freemason, a satanic Freemason, Dylan? I'm curious. What? What proof do you have? What proof do you have that Q drop was a legit Q drop? Huh? I noticed you cut off the ribbon up top. That ribbon up top that Q always puts to fucking verify that it's coming from Q and give it a number so that it can be not classified, but put in order with all the other drops. You took that off. You created that Q drop yourself, Dylan. Thou shalt not lie, Dylan. Huh? Thou shalt not bear false witness, Dylan. Thought you were a Christian, Dylan. Where's your Christian side there, Dylan? You're acting like a cocksucker, Dylan. Dylan Douglas fucking Wheeler. You fucking cunt. Fuck that guy. Can't believe people fucking still follow his bitch ass, man. And that's another thing. If you're still following him, what is wrong with you? Are you okay with this guy lying to you? Are you okay with this guy putting out false information? That's the shit we need to avoid. We can't afford that shit in the truth movement here. And we call it a truth movement. It's just trying to fucking put out information. That's all I'm trying to do, man. I'm not saying, hey, come, trust me, believe me. I'm putting out the truth. I'm not saying that. I'm putting shit out there. Jake, Left Lane Caltrain here, he fucking questions me all the fucking time. He asks me, he'll fucking send me messages. Hey, dude, what the fuck's going on with this? What does this fucking mean? That's what you fucking do to get the truth, man. You discuss shit, and maybe you know more than I do on something. Maybe I know more than you do on something. Hey, maybe we should talk. Maybe we should chat and discuss what the fuck we know, and we'll find something in there that's true. Hey, let's put that shit up. That's how it works. Sometimes you see already. Sometimes someone will put the truth out there, like Trump. He'll say something about, well, I want to be here or there, and the Democrats are doing this or that, and they're fucking doing this or that. And you put that out. That's fucking truth. That doesn't need to be verified, because they're fucking doing it. You unfollowed them a while ago. Shot on both sides, Dylan and Robo. But yeah, Shot on both sides did the same thing that Dylan did. Not quite as bad though. He fabricated a Q drop. He tried to use the same colors because the Q drops on was it qmap.pub, I think? They're gray and blue and red. And he tried to use the same colors to make it seem as if the people at the people at qmap.pub put this Q drop out, that it came from Q. So he misrepresented that specific drop. I don't remember which one it was. It's a while back now. I don't remember. But he falsified a Q drop also, that Shot on both sides guy. So I called him a fucking bitch and a whatever the fuck else. I cussed him out. I quit following him. Him and Robo Nuts. Do I want to fight Dylan? Nah, fuck that guy, man. I don't give a shit about him. He's got enough problems. He's got a kid to raise. Apparently he just got married yesterday. So now he's got to worry about his wife. On his Patreon, he did have 1,600 people donating to him. He's down to about 1,200 now. So he lost a lot of his support. He had over 400,000 followers. He's now down to like 300 and something thousand, 310,000 or 20,000, whatever that number is. So he's losing a lot of followers. He's losing a lot of support. And these were the people that were paying for his lifestyle. And that's going away now. So he's got issues. He's got problems to worry about. And he deserves them. That's what he deserves. And he's a fucking snake, man. He's a thief. He just wanted his Patreon money. Yeah, right? That's what it seems like. He wanted his Patreon money and then he jumped ship. I know he bought a weight set. I know he was looking at buying a house. We know he had a kid. We don't know what else he did. We don't know what else he's got. So basically, people who were on that Patreon were paying for his bills. They were paying for his house. They were paying for his food. They were paying for his kid. What the hell, man? Some of you may be all right with that. I ain't. I definitely am not okay with that at all. At all. Hey, so Steph, yeah, it is very bizarre. I just think it would be better to keep eyes on that. Eyes on Dylan? Yeah, but I would prefer to just expose him for what he is and let everyone know what he is. See, there's a lot of other accounts out there who are, they're big accounts, and they don't want to expose him. They want to just let it go. Hey, just let it go. No, that's not me, man. Expose this dude for what he is. A liar, a thief, and a cheat. Expose him. Because I'm telling y'all, this was an orchestrated event. This was not some guy who's being born again. No. Jesus didn't talk to this guy. You know who talked to this guy? That's who was talking to that guy. Money. Money was talking to that guy. That shit will come out. It'll come out eventually. Yeah, sometimes the more attention you give to a problem, you give them more power. But in this case, the problem is that he's getting away with lying and cheating and stealing, and that needs to get out. That needs to be exposed. That's why I'm not okay with it. And there's a lot of people out there, a lot of people who are still defending him, still, even though he lied, even though he can't prove his slanderous accusations. He fucking straight up lied, and he's still fucking lying. Today, he's still fucking lying. So how you can support that, I don't understand. This has nothing to do. This isn't about Dylan. Fuck that guy. Fuck him. We need to keep the truth growing here. We need to grow it, keep it growing, because we need to get more people voting for Trump. He took votes away. I guarantee you. Maybe not many, but he took votes away. And he should be held accountable for that. He should. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people would like to slap him. He's getting away with turning people against the president, yeah. And speaking of his son, why would you flip on somebody and talk trash about somebody who has definitely, absolutely, and has been confirmed, has had thousands of child predators arrested? Why would you want to go against that? That makes zero sense to me. This is for the first time we got a president who's actually arresting people, busting rings up around the world, not just here, around the world. When have you ever, name any president under any administration, when have you ever heard of this many child predator rings, child trafficking rings, child rapists and pornographers, this many, and the rings that they run around in get busted? Under what president? Name one. There's probably a good 10, 20,000 easily that have been busted under Trump. Easily. More than that. What other president can say that? Or rather, is there another president you can say that about? No, there's not. So why in the hell would you turn on someone who's doing that? Because you just had a kid, man.